Hey folks, I'd like to go over what I consider to be a viable alternative to clamshell exercises, especially for people like myself with hypermobility spectrum disorders. Instead of picking a specific range of motion and doing reps through that, I'd like to explore multiple ranges with a prolonged rep. So I'm going to lay on my side like this, and all I want to do is lift one of my legs and bend my knee. And while I'm abducted like this, while my leg is kind of levitating across the other one, I can turn in. I'm going to get more of my posterior hip muscles. I can turn out. I'm going to get more of my anterior hip muscles. I can drop down. I have the muscles under a bit more of a stretch, or I can lift higher into greater abduction, and those abductors are now more shortened. And so what I can do is play with those combinations. I can turn in, drop down, turn out, lift up. And I often call these shin swimmers. So I'm just kind of making my shin kind of turn as if it's going through air or liquid. So if you've ever done that thing where you stick your hand out of a car window and you let it kind of go with the air as it curves up and down, I'm kind of doing the same thing here. And this is causing my TFL as I lift up, my posterior fibers of glute min and max as I come down, causing them all to work under regular tension. I can bend my hip more to get the same thing. And same idea, I'm going to be getting way more posterior fibers doing this, fewer anterior fibers, but same idea. And I can kind of dial in my work to where the range of motion is the weakest. So instead of picking an arbitrary range of motion and doing clamshells, I can go through multiple ranges of motion at a reasonable level of resistance for myself. If I need less, I can use something that assists it, something that helps lift my leg a little bit. If I need more, I can add a weight. But this allows me to almost certainly start crossing over ranges of motion where in my hip, I feel less capable. And for someone like me with a hypermobility spectrum disorder, that can become incredibly meaningful. Give it a whirl. See how it feels. Thanks kindly.